Okay. Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome to your show, Issues at Hand with Omojola Temitope. This afternoon, I have, let me call him my daddy, because he brought me to this industry. And at the same time, he's a professional accountant. I mean, not a roadside accountant, a qualified accountant, and to the glory of God, he's a man of God. Join me and welcome Pastor Lawrence Ojo. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you know, I told you that on this particular magazine program that we'll be discussing so many issues that affect an average Nigerians. And the topic I'm bringing up with Pastor and accountant this afternoon is a topic that affects our pulse, that affects an average Nigerian, which is the telecommunication industry. And, sir, in the telecommunication industry of Nigeria today, the service providers, how do you rate their service? And in recent time, they proposed an hike in the price of their products, and the federal government waded into it, and there was a committee that set up that said they will look into the issue very well before they will agree on a reasonable conclusion. But before the agreement, before the report of the committee, I discovered that the telecommunication, the service providers, they have effected their own hike in their products. So, how do you see this, sir?
Well, once again, I welcome everybody to the show.
Okay, sir.
This is Nigeria, and some people will tell you anything goes, but that is unfortunate. In a civil society, things should be done in a normal way. If you are increasing your price,
Okay.
well, it is a free market. Free in the sense that we should still see it to a certain extent that is a competitive market. Because it's not a monopolistic market.
Okay.
So we still agree that it's a competitive market, whereby the consumer has a choice.
Okay.
If I do not patronize one service provider, I have opportunity to go to another price.
I'm sorry to comment that, sir. You said it's a competitive market.
Yes.
But in this situation, all of them, all these telecom service providers, all of them propose this increment. So not only one particular service provider.
Yes.
So which gives the masses, we don't have a choice.
Yes. Let me address that.
Okay, sir.
How was it possible for them to come together? They have an association.
Association, yes.
So what you will see playing out there is conspiracy against their customers. So they have come together. Coming together can bring about exploitation. It can bring about unfairness. It can bring unfair practice. And normally, that's why I said civil society. We are in Nigeria where people can do what they like. Actually, they came out. We want to increase our prices. Is it justified? Is it fair? Is it at the right time? So these are different issues. First, in this nation we have an organization that is called competition and consumer protection. Consumer protection agency. In fact, it is added competition, not just not just consumer protection, but it also has competition and consumer protection. It is an agency of government which should look at every issue concerning service to every consumer and fairness of that service. I think if anything will go on price, they should have a say. That is one. Then two, these service providers, they want to come from the angle of we are in the same level of price when before subsidy removal, before exchange rate crisis, all these issues that have brought one thing or the other that increased their cost of production. It is true. But the issue is, even at that you have justification to increase your price, there should still be a process. That is what Nigerians are questioning. Has the process, I mean, you cannot just come up one day, because, and even in this conspiracy of all of them, because I don't see that happen in the consumer products.
Okay.
Like toiletries and PZ will not go and join Liver Brothers and will not go and join the other and say we are coming. No, they have. In that case, what they have done is conspiracy.
Okay.
Glo or MTN should have said, when we look at our records, this is our cost of production and this is our price. Okay. You know that there should be a markup between after your cost of production, there should be a markup. That is on your records. So they have not shown to us that the records of MTN has shown that they are not making profit.
No.
The records of
they do.
They are okay. They have not.
The annual reports.
Yes. Okay, but when they have been making, because there are different times. There are different times in the level of trade maturity. There is time for gestation. There is time for growth. Okay. There is time. So when you are in gestation, you can be making abnormal profit.
Yes.
And they had made abnormal profit before. They had made. So when the market is now,
even for a very long time,
even when the market is now adjusting, you now start crying. So they might say it is justified, but the issue is, what is the process? The process is, okay, I learned that the consumers team, the consumers advocacy groups, they met with them, they give the justification and the rest of them. But when the government, especially the National Assembly, says we are looking at those issues, then we will make our own recommendations. These are service providers. No government has power to say this is what you must sell your product. That is true.
Okay.
But the government has a responsibility to regulate, even though it is a free market. And no market is totally free. So in every economy, no economy is totally free. That is totally capitalist, totally socialist, so it's still mixed. So that is why government agencies like NCC, like the Assembly, is an organ of government that has to do one or two things as their political responsibility to